It's up to you whether you're going to go protective or just low manipulation, as those are two different things. But you need to get into the habit of leaving your hair alone. It's not a protective style if it's breaking your edges. Hi babe, it's Vicky here. I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. Word on the street is you guys want to start your relax hair journey this year and actually crush your relax hair goals this year. So I'm very proud of you if that's true. If that's not true, then I hope this video will still give you the little kick that you need to start taking your relaxer journey seriously. But today I wanted to share the 5 main habits that you need to focus on building when it comes to your relaxed hair journey. And these are just going to be the 5 things that you can start literally from today. Decide that you're going to do literally from today that can really set you up on a very successful relaxed hair journey. Now, I know once you decide to start your relaxed hair journey, you're gonna start watching a whole lot of videos and they're gonna tell you a whole lot of information, sometimes even make you feel a little bit overwhelmed. But that's not the purpose of this video. This video is going to be very sweet, very simple, actionable as possible, and that is the whole purpose of my content. So if you do like this video, do make sure that you subscribe, because I'll be making more content like this. The first habit that you want to make sure you build when starting your healthy hair journey is to definitely lengthen your relaxer stretches. Now, most of the time you will need about 8 weeks minimum of relaxer stretching before you can apply your your relaxers again, but I would recommend you going 10 weeks or longer if possible. You need to just make sure that you find the balance for yourself of not being too short, but also not being so long that you are actually now starting to break your hair off. The reason why this is so important is that when you put a relaxer on hair that has already been relaxed, you are continuing to further process the hair, and you might reach a point where your hair becomes weaker and damaged, and therefore also starts to break, because once your hair has been weakened to that point, it will on its own start breaking. A lot of people think of breakage as something that happens at a point in time, but I just want to highlight the fact that breakage does not always happen at a point in time, but is a process that can also happen over time. If you guys want a detailed video on relaxer stretching and exactly how overlap works, let me know in the comment section below. So habit number 2 that you're going to have to build in order to have a successful hair journey is regular deep conditioning. This is literally the foundation that you need to build. It will change everything and it will take you so much further, and it's just, you're gonna find it in every single video that you watch, so you might as well watch mine and just start doing it. Depending on how often you wash your hair, it really doesn't matter in the beginning. If you're going to wash your hair once a week, or if you're going to wash your hair every 2 weeks like I do, just make sure that with every single wash that you're going to be doing, you're going to sit down and just deep condition for 15 to 30 minutes, whatever time frame is on the product and whatever time frame you have at the time. Just sit with a book, with a notepad, with a journal, however you want to do it, but make sure that you get into the habit of doing regular deep conditioning. If you don't know where to start in terms of a deep conditioner or products that you need to use in your hair journey, I do have a video with a beginner hair routine. Every single product in that video was at the time 100 rand. I have actually just gotten a comment that said that the price now for the shampoo is like 112 rand, so I'm sorry, that's inflation. So moving on to the third habit, this one is gonna be a little bit controversial depending on where you sit in terms of protective styles. The third habit that you need to build is just protective styling, and I would actually go as far as saying 4 to 6 weeks of protective styling. It's up to you whether you're gonna go protective or just low manipulation, as those are two different things. But you need to get into the habit of leaving your hair alone. Just not combing it every single day and just giving it a break. Because at the end of the day, if you do want to grow your hair long, you really have to master length retention, and low manipulation or protective styles is one easy hack of getting that right. So one important thing is to just find a protective style that works for you. For example, for me, protective styles that work for me are definitely these, putting my hair in cornrows and then just wearing wigs. For me, I love it because it's versatile. I can literally switch up my wig as much as I want. Like literally 2 days ago I was wearing a straight wig, and today I'm wearing this just to film. I'm probably gonna take it off and wear another wig. It's genius. It's just genius, so find one that works for you. For some people it will literally be cornrows up. For some people it would be braids, your straight backs, your straight ups, whatever works for you and allows you to actually put your hair away. But I do want to emphasize that you should not be sacrificing your edges for long hair. Please. It's not a protective style if it's breaking your edges. I'm gonna say it. It's not a protective style if it's breaking your edges. The fourth habit that I want you to build in order for you to have a successful hair journey this year is to definitely see a professional. Now, it's very hard to find a really good professional, especially if, like me, you live in South Africa. If it's not hard, then it's very pricey and very expensive. So I don't know if I have spoken about this, but I stopped getting my relaxers at home and I just started seeing a professional to get my relaxers. It's not because of anything bad that I was doing. I just felt like since I would need a professional opinion on my hair, it's something that I'm willing to splurge on. The reason why I recommend seeing a professional, other than, having somebody else look at your hair, is because they can guide you on what you need to do during your relaxer stretch. And a good hairstylist with good industry knowledge will always have great recommendations and great techniques. And you can take that check in with your hairstylist as a moment to just learn something that you're maybe unsure of. I highly recommend. It's often overlooked, and I know we always think that we can do this ourselves at home, and that's why I create my videos. I want to give you that knowledge, but at the end of the day, having a hairstylist who will look at your hair and help you will take you much further. Bonus habit that will really take you very far is to just focus on mastering your routine. Whatever routine that you decide to build, you need to just focus on mastering it and have it happen like it's second nature to you. Like whether it's moisturizing and sealing twice a week and then washing your hair once a week, whether it is going to be making sure that you seal your ends or you bag your ends, whatever routine that you decide is going to work for you, I need to have it come to you like second nature. And this is something that is often not emphasized enough, in my opinion, because as much as you can try all the growth oils, all the hacks, all the mixtures, if your routine isn't up to par, you either won't get the benefits of those hacks, oils, whatever, or it will not be sustainable and you will end up not going as far as you could have if you had the routine to back all of that up. So if you currently do not have a routine or you don't know where to start with building a routine, I do have a video on it. You can click up here to go watch it. I'll leave a link just up here, but it's basically guiding you step by step on how to build a routine that will literally work for your hair, for whatever your hair needs. Moving on to the fifth and final habit that you need to build in order to have a successful hair journey this year, it's going to be consistency. We cannot do this if we haven't mastered the art of consistency. You need to be consistent, guys. I know. It's hard. Life gets in the way and life gets, a little bit tricky sometimes. A lot of people wouldn't have gotten to where they are today if they weren't consistent with their routines. And it's one aspect that is often overlooked. A person will talk about how a certain oil, a certain habit, a certain thing has benefited them, but no one ever really speaks about the importance of staying consistent with whatever that you have learned. And so that brings us to the end of today's video. Once again, if you really don't know where to start with building your relaxed hair routine and your relaxed hair regimen, I do have a video. Do give it a watch if you really don't know where to get started. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next one.